What is this stuff? Essential oil, prep and prime? Let's try it. Hey, is there an option for you guys to heart my video or no? Is that an option? Tell me if it is. If it is, will you do it right now? I don't know if it makes a difference, but... Good morning. Tell me good morning and what city and state you're in. And what the temperature is there. It was 31 degrees when I was taking my kid to school today. This is a MAC Prep and Prime. I don't really know what you're supposed to do with it. It's like an essential oil. Not 100% sure. Got a lot to do today. You guys, let me just tell ya. Okay, that's what I want you to type right now. Where you're watching from. What's the temperature outside? Tell me. I gotta know. I got so much to tell you. And then, after you write that, I want to know, what do you think this face means? Hello, more than a traveling princess. I see you. And listen. Oh, shit. What a difference a day makes. That's what I'll tell you. Truly, what a difference a day makes. I can't encourage you to cuss at Jesus. I can tell you, if you tell him to show up, he will. And he did. And holy shit. Holy shit. That is right. That is a perfect word to use. Holy shit. Oh my God. I mean, I asked. Hi, Michelle. What, Jonesy? You. Right there. That is correct. Oh my gosh. Here's the thing. You don't get punished when you like lose your faith. You just get reminded. It's been a busy morning. Did y'all notice I wasn't around last night? It was a busy night. Like, I can't even stop smiling. She said, Pop went to Jesus and said, my girl needs us. Let's ride. That's amen. That is, you are absolutely correct. My friends were telling me today, like, I hope you feel so validated and blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know what this is. I just know sometimes people play fuck around and find out with the wrong people. Yeah, I don't know. Like, y'all are adding seasons to this. We got episodes and seasons, and George Strait had a box set. We about to have one too. And I was so, like, defeated feeling yesterday. Like, I was just like, oh man, you're just in this, like, pressure cooker of anxiety and, like, despair. And, like, you know better, but you're like, I know better, but I don't see better. So what do I do? And when people say they're, like, crying out for Jesus, I feel like, I said, what the fuck? 3 times. I told you he wasn't going to be very happy that I said it, but he showed up. He's like, I'm here to help, but we're going to talk about your mouth. Oh, God. There are some people in the world who did not wake up as happy as I did today, and I am sorry for that. Actually, no, I'm not. You control your own happiness. I could have controlled that yesterday, but I was just so sad. I don't even know what to say. Oh, look, like today I have tears too, but they're like not like yesterday's. There's the only thing I'm sad about today is honestly that I can't be here to like get a dap from my dad for all this. And honestly, it's coming. So one day, and I'll wait for that day. Oh God. Oh God, if I could just be a fly on the wall. Like I would pay for I did pay for that. Yeah, he showed up. White robe, rope belt, long hair, hair blazing, just like I always picture him. Yeah. All right, we're gonna put some makeup on, friends. We got some shit to do today. What are you doing, friends? What a difference a day makes. You should caption my mood right now. Probably top 10. I don't know. I would say like top 10 happiest days of my life, but then I'm like, what a difference from one day to the next. Like, sometimes it sucks being a girl. But also, I don't even know if like happiest day is a good revelation. It's more like, told y'all. Told you. Like, I don't even wonder, like, when are people gonna freaking get it? Like, I don't add anything to the story. I don't make it sound better than it is or worse than it is. Like, it is just this. These are facts. I speak just emotionless sometimes and real emotionful sometimes. Yeah. So. Whoo-wee. I don't even wonder about other people because I just literally don't care. Like, I don't care how things will be explained by other people. I don't. All I care about is me and my homies are like, also, if you ever had any questions, there's the exit. There's no room for you at this table. My table's full. Full of my people. Oh, some people just did not wake up this happy today. That is post show. What can I say? I don't even know. I'm trying to find the words. You can caption my mood and tell me. I don't know. I need to find a freaking sponge. Yeah, I don't even think I have like the vomit reaction. You're just like, I said what I said and I told y'all. Like, I'm definitely not sad today. No. Yesterday I was so anxious and defeated feeling and like why and how and what for, and then God drove over last night and he just told me. So he was like, look, sis, this is what we're gonna do. And I was like, oh, forgive me for doubting you for a minute. I mean, maybe that's how I felt sometimes, you know, like, oh no, really, I didn't really care if anybody ever, yeah. One day you'll be able to tell the whole story because I know that's what bothers you the most. That is correct. I called Chris the first thing this morning. And her mouth. Krista, what was your response that you're allowed to say on the internet to my phone call this morning? Actually, she answered the phone and she didn't even say hello. She said, oh my God. Yeah. And then she said, I hope you feel validated. And I was like, it is what it is. I don't seek validation for that. I seek peace. I have to grab a makeup sponge really fast. I was telling Chris on the phone, I was like, I can't even, like, not smile today. And yesterday I was, like, in such a fun. Yesterday I just needed that cry sesh. I just needed to, like, get it off. So it's like when you feel like you are, what did my troll said? She said, circling the drain. I love using that term now. You're right. That is one you got correct. You feel like you're, like, you get in this, like, tornado of emotion, and you're like, what happened? Like, I don't know. You feel all the things right then. I'm like, it's going to be okay, but you're like, is it? The devil works hard, but the Lord works harder. That's what happened. I guess the crazy part is, like, most of the people are watching this and, like, they're happy that I'm happy. And then there's a couple people that are just, like, big mad. Grr. You really thought I was going to be down forever? Come on, guys. That is not my vibe. I have to grab a makeup sponge, so stay there. Tell me where you're watching from and what the degrees are outside. I'm watching from Roanoke, Texas, and it was 31 when I brought my kid to school at like 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning, but it's 36 when I got home. Grr is the best answer you can say when you get a shitty email too. Like if somebody, aka like a spouse or that you're going through it with, like writes you a bad email and like writes you a whole paragraph ranting about all kind of stupid shit, just write back grr and the laughing emoji. It'll make you feel really good. And then when you go read it back like 8 months later, it still makes you feel really good. Okay, hold on. Dallas said it's like 35. Is it snowing for anybody? Oh. It's not snowing here, but I got a cute outfit today, girls. What are we going to do? We have to do my giveaways today. I'm taking a bunch of sweaters to the warehouse to ship them out. I'm shipping 90% of my boxes today. Still got my pretty bracelet. So I've worn this necklace showering and this bracelet showering all week long. Sleeping and showering. I never usually do that. Rogers, Arkansas, and it's 20. South Carolina, it's 48. Dallas, 35. Okay, let me see if there's some comments I forgot to see up there. Hello, friends. Krista, on a scale of 1 to, what are you? Colorado with a feel like 15? That's crazy. That's so crazy. I love Colorado. Hopefully I'll get to go on a vacation again soon one day. I don't know. I used to go on vacations every other week. Now I don't go nowhere. But I'll be back. And it's looking like sooner than later, guys. Oh, God. Thank God I recorded that yesterday, too. Because I deleted one of the videos because I felt like I was, like, super, super sad. And I didn't want to get it used against me. Because sometimes they, like, take clips of my videos. And then they, like, say, like, look how crazy she is. And I'm like, I'm a fucking woman. Like, I have emotions. Like, give me a break. Also, you gonna be crying like this when it's all over. I hate how evil that laugh sounds because there's no ill intent behind it. Okay, so, but I'm so glad I recorded that because one day I'm like, I need to show that video to people and then I need to show them how literally with like just a little bit of faith. The next day, today, Krista was like, the thing is you always stayed so faithful. And I'm like, yeah. And I was telling somebody yesterday, how I was like, look, I know this sounds crazy. I've told all these people involved with all the crazy stuff going on in my life. Like, I know this sounds nuts, but I just want to keep on being faithful. And I think it's going to turn out right. And I'll be honest, a lot of them are like, dude, I don't know. You better like start acting like Beth Dutton and get more aggressive. And I was just like, no, I know it's going to turn out. I promise. Like, everything, all that's done in dark comes to light. Even look at OJ. Like the dude got off, now the dude's in prison. Like everything that's why you should just live your life in a way that I live my life in a way that I know everything is going to be displayed one day. Whether you are to Jesus, both of you are my concern. So, him a little more, but it's important to me that you get a good vibe too. I don't want to disappoint. So Everybody always says when they meet me in real life, God, you're just like you are on the internet. I'm like, what other way would I be, guys? Like, that's too much work. I'm a whole ass mess on the internet. Can you imagine if I had to be different in real life too? That's a lot to keep up with. So, how are they still able to see your videos? Well, here's the deal, sis. I got 27,000 followers on this account, I think, something like that. I deleted like a couple hundred. God, it felt great too. It feels even greater when you like delete the people and like you know that you had that vibe about them and now you have proof of that and you're like, I'm like the She-Ra of freaking Looney Tunes. Makes you feel like your intuition, you know, for a long time, my gut said something and my head said something. And if these two things are not on the same vibe, like it leads for a really screwed up day. So you got to. Okay, so people who aren't supposed to see my videos, the Bible says, vengeance is mine, declares the Lord. Oh, yeah. Yeah. People watch your page under, like, fake names. Like, people will, like, you know, go look at your account under, like, a name they made up and blah, blah, blah. And they'll, like, go so far as to, like, make a whole bio and put a picture of someone else. And you can usually Google image search that, but who has that time? I just remember everything in my head. It's like this weird thing that I have. I can remember stuff very, very well. It's so ridiculous. But it's helped me a lot, too. It's given me a lot of credibility over the last couple of years, that's for sure. The other day, someone important that I was talking to in law enforcement was like, oh, yeah, I talked to this other person in law enforcement, and he vouched for you. And he was like, and what he told me was, she's going to tell you some stuff, and she's not going to bring a notepad, and she's going to tell you the same story 5 times. She's going to talk really fast. She's going to tell you backwards and forwards, and you can ask her 100 questions, and the story stays the same. And I'm like, hey, thanks. Also, isn't that normal? No, it's not, apparently. Apparently, it's not. So, yeah, one thing I'm really good at is remembering the vibe I got with somebody. So if I see their name later, I'm like, I think that person, like, asked me, like, a shitty question before. Yeah? And then I really liked this. I used it all day yesterday. My makeup stayed on all night long. If people put that much effort into productive things, the world would be a better place. Same, girl. And also, can you imagine, like, following people you don't like? Like, I don't follow enough people I do like. Much so, oh, God, and can you imagine, like, to go and, like, comment with other like-minded weirdos? Like, that's so gross. Like, you ain't got no friends you could call? I don't know. It makes me, like, want to hug them and be like, what's wrong with you? Or, like, I was telling someone the other day, I was like, honestly, if they come and hung out with me, I don't even think they would hate me so much. But maybe. I don't know. I don't care. I got enough people to hang out with that I don't have to worry about doing weird shit like that. So, no, thanks. I ain't got no room, friends. What did Drake say? No new friends. But I always have room for new friends. I know. The bad part of the, what's it called? Not toxic trait. What's it called? Like that part where, like, you're, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what the word is to use. Is that I, like, still believe. I watched Dateline for a long time after all my crazy stuff started happening. Because I was like, does bad stuff really happen like this? No way. So I had to watch Dateline to remind myself, like, bad shit really does happen. I don't watch Dateline anymore because it's just too much for me, to be honest. I didn't like it. It was like just hearing too much. My friends always talk about the Idaho case, and I'm like, I don't want to know. Like, I can't fill my brain with that right now. So, but I guess, like, the insert word here part of this is that I really think that, like, everybody's still good. I guess they're not. But you got to give them the benefit of the doubt, you know? And I guess you got to give them the benefit of the doubt, but you can't give them enough access to hurt you. So, like, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, and if you end up sucking, it's fine, dude. You got to go. Like, I had people that I, like, actually really liked at one time, and now they suck, and they just got to go. Like, it is what it is. Thanks for your time. You're a season and a reason, and see you later. But I don't let it, like, dwell on me, you know? I only had one relationship in my life, one friendship ever end that, like, bothered me, that I was sad about, and I had to go repair it. And it didn't suck trying to repair it, honestly. Like, still to this day, I always remind her, like, how sorry I am and how I believed people I shouldn't, and I'll do anything for the rest of my life to always help you understand that I would never distrust you again. So I've done a couple things to make her realize, and I think she does. I know she does. So What'd she say? And why does it have to be dragged on for so long? I know. But here's the thing. Like, when you're going through anything rough in life, like, sometimes things... I tell myself, yesterday I told myself I'm prepared for whatever God's will is today. And I know that sounds so naive and cliche and preachy to say, but like, fact is, that's all you can do. Because like, if you're going to worry all day long, you're going to feel like crap. If you're going to not think about it all day long, I don't know that option because I ain't that kind of girl. But, so I just told myself all day, told anybody I talked to, whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. And I'm accepting of it. And I know that even if the path is going to suck, that's the path that's paved for me and I'm going to walk down it. I might crawl. I might even like drag myself, but I'm gonna walk down it. And so maybe that was when God was like, okay, I'll turn the switch on for her. I don't know. But either way, he lit up the damn room. And then I'm very happy. And I mean, he didn't even get mad at me for cussing. Not saying you should say what the fuck to Jesus, but I did say it 3 times yesterday. I did. It's bad of me to do. I mean, but I did. If you didn't watch my live or my stories from yesterday morning, I'm glad, because honestly, I was so sad. You probably don't need to see that. Enjoy your day and don't think about me being sad. I don't need sympathy. I didn't want sympathy. I think I was just scared. I was scared. I was frustrated. I was like, I'm usually like a super hopeful person, but I'm glad you got to see that, because it's important to see like it's okay to have a scared day. It really is. I'm going to put concealer here because yesterday my concealer, oh, Whoopi's texting me. Hold on, let me just check this real fast. Stay there. Hold on. So sorry. Literally, he asked me to Venmo his friend. Like, I don't even have that. He's like, can you send Matthew $20 from yesterday? Child, I just paused my video for that. So, it's important for you guys to see that obviously it's not all sunshine. I mean, all this stuff is important for me to see, for you guys to see. See where it came from. See how I built my business. See how I grew my business. See how I blew up my business. See how I lost my business. No, see how I built that big bougie house. See how I lost that big bougie house. Like, at least if you learn a lesson, I will have done my job. If you learn a lesson and leave hopeful, I will have done my job. If you don't learn a lesson, okay. But if you don't leave hopeful, I have not done my job. That's a good way to put it. I need to write that down. Put that in my book. If you don't leave hopeful, I have not done my job. Because you may not learn a lesson. Trust me. Girl, it takes me some whiles to learn. Trust me. It takes me some whiles. Like, lots of whiles. And I'm stubborn as shit. Like, bad things can happen, and I keep still doing the same thing. Like, I have to get to the level I have to get to before I make the cognitive choice to make the right move sometimes. But you got to remain hopeful the whole time. And yesterday, I had literally just about lost my hope. And I don't know why, because I never get like that. But it's okay to get like that. Like, it's totally normal to lose hope. You just got to go wrangle it back in. And for me, wrangling it back in was literally crying out and saying, God, I need you to show up right freaking now. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know who you're hanging out with. But, like, I know I'm being really demanding. I just need you to bring your ass to this room because I'm losing it and I need you to help me. And part of that is me admitting that I couldn't handle it myself yesterday and I needed him to help me. I don't need medicine. I don't need alcohol. I don't need a boy. I don't need a pep talk. I just need him to show up and say, look, sis, I'm right here. I'm busy with all these other people with way other shit. You need to calm down. It's going to be okay. And that's what he did. So, but also you have to be willing to ask too at the end of the day. Remember I told you a long time ago, I don't care what you believe in, a doorknob, whatever you want to believe in. Like, it's easier to believe in God for me because like I have a whole book to back it up. You can believe in whatever you want, but like, are they showing up to remind you they're there? I don't know. Is a doorknob going to tell you they're there later? I don't know. For me, it's Jesus. You do what you wish. But if you don't believe in Jesus, it's what I always tell people. Me and Chris talked about this morning. If you don't believe in Jesus, you should come sit by me. Because she goes, I don't know how else you could explain this. Like, I really don't. Me neither, sis. I don't either. I don't believe in, like, karma. I don't at all. Trust me, this had nothing to do with no karma. Facts are facts. But God, it feels good to feel good. Really does. So, thank you for your wise words of encouragement yesterday. My inbox was flooded with nice people saying nice shit. I appreciate that so much. Part of why I've loved being here for over a decade so far. Also, part of why I don't want to like grow this audience to like 1 million people. Because like I get enough from my cup at the size that it is. Like, I don't need more people to tell me more nice shit. Like, I am fulfilled with the amount of people that are here. So, new people, go follow the Bestie account. This is for my people. Like, if it never grows beyond 27,000 people, I'll be happy. Honestly, if it got smaller, I'd probably be happy. So, I don't know. I love my people. And one day, I'm going to be able to, like, express in a way that's valuable to you my gratitude. I don't know how. I don't know if that's like writing a book that's going to help you. I don't know if that's like speaking on a stage and encouraging you. I don't know if that's like talking on live videos till I'm 60. I don't know. Whatever it is. I can't think that far forward. I don't even want to. I just know that that's like my goal in the end. So, broke, happy, rich, poor, don't care how I am. Y'all don't care how I am either. And that's the best thing. So, you know, we ride for each other. That's what we do. I'm so lucky to have this crew on the internet. So if you're feeling like shit today, just know there's a little girl in Roanoke, Texas who's so dang thankful you are on this video right now. Amanda Jones, Brittany Ford, April Collins, Kissy Cole. Who else is in here? Kimbo Schaefer, Steph. Is that Kathleen? Miss Migrant. Hi, honey. Emily Roberts. Who else is in here? I see you, girl. I see you, girl. Shay, did you read your email today? My Fittish Journey. Hi, Jess. Hi, Denise and Teresa and Ashley and Stacy. Mimi. Brittany, I'm from Midland, but here for doctor's appointments. Where are you? Hi, Jody. Tell Leslie I said hi. Hi, Jennifer. Chattanooga, Tennessee. I think I may have driven through Tennessee once, but I've never like stopped there and hung out. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Allie. Hello, my friends. So, hold on. Let me scroll down. God is good all the time, even when we can't see him. I know, and I do really think that. Hi, Sarah. My bestie who disappeared. Just kidding. She's been going through it. But she's occupied. Oh, I can't raise my eyebrows. I got Botox. I've been here for the longest time. I still support and love you. I pray for you daily. Thank you so much. That's like the coolest thing too. Like it's above like shopping for my store or like sending me messages. Like the coolest thing you can do is pray for someone else. Like how lucky am I that people that I've never met all across the country like pray for me. That's seriously like the coolest thing on the planet. We're here for the long haul. Y'all are so nice. Rachel, Grove City, Ohio, 30 degrees and snowing. Hi, Andrea. You have a Buc-ee's now? Telling you, I've kind of like chilled out with all the snacks and stuff. I got gout, and so it got me a little scared. So I've been chilling on the beef jerky thing. But also I've had to be conserving my dollars, you know, since they all disappeared. And I got to like funnel everything back into my business to help it grow now. So I can't be spending like $300 at Buc-ee's. But I'll probably do it again one day. No, I do love my beef jerky. That shit is expensive. It used to be $12 a bag, $12.48, and now it's like $19. I'm like, what the hell, inflation? Are these eggs or beef jerky? What are we answering? Late to the party. Where are you watching from? What the temperature is? You should probably go watch this video from the beginning too. After you're done, I'll try to save it. I accidentally hit the discard button yesterday, and then the second one, my phone died. Just cause, you know, if you saw my stories yesterday morning and you're like, hey, how's she doing today? Just go watch the beginning of the video. It'll help you figure it out. You always lift me up. It was my day yesterday to lift you up. Thank you. I got your messages too. You need to visit Gatlinburg. Oh, I do want to go. Hi, Lee. Sarah got lots to tell me. Well, I'll be here, Sissy Boo. Whoopi is, you know what day of the week it is. So there's a 50-50 chance I'll be home. Been following you a long time and still in shock from all the crap you've endured. I know someone who's currently dealing. Oh, I know. It is hell. Not lying. But here's the thing. The rain don't last forever, sis. I promise you. Keep on swimming. It just doesn't last forever. It sucks. And it lasts for a long time. And my situation's still not over for sure. Honestly, it's going to be a little bit longer now. But praise Jesus. Period. That's all I can say. Watching from Miami, sunny and 82. Hi, Katie. Watching from Idaho, it's cold here. Frisco and cold. Haven't been outside yet. Keller, Texas. Hey. I'll come over after work. I have 2 steaks. Good, because I have 2 steaks in the fridge. I got steaks from Walmart the other day, and I got 1 steak for like $8. It was on sale. I guess it's like about to go bad. which kind of worries me now because it's been in my fridge for 3 days. I don't know. But I marinated it with Worcestershire sauce, so like even if I burn it, it's going to taste good. And you like my burnt steak. But it was one steak and I cut it into two. It was like huge, little filet. Bakersfield, California, high in the 60s, but okay, Def, we'll have to do that when I have a minute. Thanks, sis. I am planning on going to California at the end of, God, do I even say? Sometime in the next 30 days. I'll send you a message. I don't think I'll be way up there, though. I have to go look at some samples, go to a factory, and then I really, really want to go look at the school with my kid. He's getting a lot of letters from different colleges right now, and we kind of want to nail down what we want to do so we can like create a plan to pay for it. Because this single mama got to pay for college by herself, okay? If y'all shop on Amazon, go to your desktop and click a link under Becca's favorite things every little bit. You're so nice. Can help. Chris always goes to my Amazon. I need to make a highlight on my Instagram for sure with my Amazon favorites. 40 Texas here. It's 46 supposedly. North Carolina, 49 sunny. So, yeah. Yesterday didn't even suck. I'll tell you that. It didn't. It started out sucking. But later on, it got better. Today, definitely gonna suck. Today, I am trying to focus on being thankful for my blessings and not prideful because of my blessings, if that's a good way. Like, I don't want to take it for granted. I don't want to be too boastful or, like, I don't know what the word is to use. I don't want to... Really, my attitude is just, I told y'all. That's all I can say. I would bet on me every time. That's a good idea. There's a lot of things I think are a bad idea. Thinking I can cook, coming over and planning to have dinner, and like thinking, A, we're going to eat anywhere around dinner time, or B, it's going to taste good. Don't bet on that. Thinking I'll ship anything on time. Also, don't bet on that. What else? Thinking I'll come to the warehouse when I'm supposed to. It's 50-50. Probably 70-30. I don't know. What else? Will I be late? Don't bet on that either. Or bet that I will. But if I tell you something, and if I say this happened, or this is what I'm experiencing, or what's another way to say that? These are my truths. I would bet on that. 100% every time. Word of wise, do what you want to do. But you can sit there and worry if you want to. Sometimes I would meet with different important people along this journey, and I'd be like, look, we can save ourselves both times if you just assume everything I'm going to tell you over the next hour is 100% true. Or you can just not and just wonder during this whole conversation, and then you're going to waste time wondering when you can spend that time trying to figure out how we fix these problems that I'm telling you are true. Now, when I walk out of here, if you want to like question anything I just said, that's totally fine. Do it. But don't waste the time that you could be thinking of solutions, wondering if I'm like blowing smoke up your ass, because I don't do that. And 10 out of 10, so far so good. So, today is much better day. Can you put something on the deep? Sorry, Walgreens is calling me. No, you can't. Like that, they can't require that. So, and honestly, like whatever. It is what it is. You live and learn, Like I can't even get mad about that stuff anymore. It is what it is. It's okay. My son knows he's going to school and mama's going to bust that ass to pay for it. So we'll do what we got to do. We'll be all right. I tell him all the time, you don't worry about adult decisions. Those are adult decisions and adult problems. Like, you don't need to worry about that. You're a kid. You solve kid problems. Like, why did such and such not follow you on Snapchat? Or why are they acting weird at lunch? Or, like, whatever. You worry about, like, dumb stuff like kids. I will worry about the big stuff. And I won't even worry about it because I got it handled, son. You read my email, Shay? Thank you. This is my face response to the email. makes other people feel good when they... hey, look at me. Move the door. Don't say anything. Come here, but don't talk. I'm on a video. Okay? I can't answer that question. Yeah, and it's okay. Like, I can't spend my day worrying about why people do the dumb shit they do. I don't know. But I gotta worry about, like, how am I gonna survive, pay my bills, do what I need to do, fix my business, start over, find all my email customers and email them again, find enough time in the day to do all the things I gotta do, be a good mama, be a good friend to you, still spread some hope. I used to call myself a hope dealer, and then for a long time I said I was hopeless. No. Sometimes you'll still be hopeless too. I was hopeless yesterday morning. I was so sad. Guys. But also, a healthy part of all that is knowing when you gotta reach out for help from other people. And, like, I knew I can't handle this right now by myself. Like, I don't want to take anything. I don't want to drink anything. I don't want to go lash out and do anything. So what do? Next best thing, go talk to my friends on the internet and be like, dudes, help a girl out. Like, I am, like, feeling it today. And I don't feel like I come here a lot and, like, ask that. So I felt like it was okay to do it because I'm not constantly like, I need you guys. I share with you guys what I'm going through, but I don't typically say, like, I need you guys. Listen, I could have told everybody everything from day one, and people would have felt so shitty about all of it that they would have run to my website. So when, like, Dumb and Dumber say stuff like, oh, she says it for pity. Like, listen, ho, I ain't told everybody everything, and if I did, let me tell you, my website be blowing up right now, so shut your mouth. Like, I'm glad that I had to struggle a little bit because it humbled me. It brought me back down to earth. It helped me realize, like, I got to put in work because things can disappear in an instant. It helped me create boundaries. It showed me who people were in a lot of situations that I was just refusing to acknowledge. So I'm okay with everything that's ever happened to me. This morning, Krista said, you have to, like, yesterday my second grade best friend, Leah. Well, we were best friends from 5th grade. We knew each other since 2nd grade, but we really were best friends since 5th grade. We're still friends now. She called me yesterday and she said, I need to talk to you. I know you're upset and you don't want to use the word victim, but there's going to come a time that you don't hate that word, because right now you hate that word because you think it elicits sympathy and you don't want sympathy. But you need to realize in a long time from now that is what it was. And I was like, okay, but we ain't talking about that today. Like, I don't want to be that girl today, whatever. So we'll talk about that in, like, a couple years when I can, like, when I have more counseling so I can coach you guys on that kind of situation. But for right now, one thing I do acknowledge is, in my situation, I think it is fair to say, in a non-victimizing way, as much as I can not be a victim, because I freaking hate that word too, but sometimes it is, like she said, that Krista said this morning, you need to acknowledge and accept that you were preyed on during your grief. And I think, like, when she said that, it kind of, like, lit a light bulb up for me, and I'm like, that's what it was. Like, because you look back and you're like, God, how was I so stupid? How did I not see this? Like, everybody told me. And then I was like, no. Or, like, all the steps that I took, which I wouldn't take a single damn thing back. Maybe it would have been more aggressive. That's probably the only thing that I would have taken back. Not that I would have realized sooner or anything else. I think I would have been more offensive, and I wasn't. Because I always thought, I know my story. Y'all know my story. So, like, everybody knows my story, right? No. Like, I know the truth, you know the truth, so, like, everybody knows, right? No, there are things that need to happen so that you can convey that. And luckily, I'm getting this chance to do it again. And let me tell you, I ain't letting Jesus down, honey. He kicked that door open for me, and I'll be walking through it. No, I promise you, I will not slack on the grace given, for sure. But I do need to acknowledge, and this is why I go to counseling, so I can, like, wrap my brain around, yes, what has happened? Because you do ask yourself why. A lot. I spent 2022 in the why zone, wondering why? Like, what did I do? Why is this happening? And, like, you can't, because you're never going to make sense of it. You can't make sense of other people's shit behavior. You just have to say, how am I going to get through this? What am I going to learn from it? And what am I going to teach from it? So that's where I am. How am I going to get through it? Literally, be hopeful. Yesterday, how I was going to get through it? Talking to you. How am I going to... Or what am I going to learn from it? A whole fucking lot. Holy cow. Jeez Louise. I could write novels. I've learned a ton. And some of those things I just told you were some of them. And then what am I going to teach you from it? You got to stay the course. You have to keep swimming. It is going to suck butt sometimes. It is. It's going to be so shitty. You're going to be crying in the school parking lot while other moms in the parking lot are watching you cry. They're going to text you and tell you they love you and they're praying for you so you don't feel so stupid. But that is going to happen. But at the end of the day, like, you just have to keep going. If you give up, like, what does that solve? Nothing. Literally no thing at all. Your problem doesn't go away if you quit. It doesn't. You still got a problem. You just got a problem somewhere else. And other people are sad. And so, like, I would never do that, obviously, because I have a kid or whatever. I have a kid. I have people that love me and all that stuff. But, like, I never have been to the point where I felt like I can't. I can't permanently. I've been to the point where I felt like I can't right now. And yesterday morning, I felt like I can't right now. Like, what do I do? How do I get out of this, like, funnel that I'm in? And really, my funnel was mainly caused because I was so worried about the outcome of certain things. And I just had to convince myself all day long, whatever God wants me to do, I'm going to do that thing. Like, no matter what path it's going to end up in, the path might suck so bad, but, like, you've been through shittier things. Like, you've been through worse paths. And it's not even time to sit and think about which one was worse and worse. And it's not like a pissing contest of bad things and how bad they were. Just got to tell yourself, I've been through worse stuff. I can get through today. Period. End of story. And that's what I told myself. And it's hard to say that to yourself. And so if I can teach you anything, it is that whenever you get to that point, like, you feel like, I cannot get through this. This is the worst path I've ever been on. What do I do? Let me teach you that this is a place that you can come, and I will encourage you that you can keep going. So if that's what I can teach you, that's what I can give to you, I guess. Not even teach you. It's like, what can I give to you? I can give you that hope. Not gonna get emotional. I can give you what you give me. But that's why, like, with crazy internet people, like, it doesn't bother me because nothing I can give you is going to help you. Like, my hope is not going to help you be better or see me differently. Like, whatever lens you see me through, those are your glasses, sis. But if all they are is foggy, but the lens you see me through is good, I can clean those glasses for you. But the glasses are still going to be the same. Like, you control those lenses. That's pretty good. I just made that up off the top of my head. So if nothing else, my goal in life is to be able to always help you realize that this is a place. I am a place. I am a text message, email, instant message for the rest of my life. I'm never going to get tired of this. I've been doing it for 11 years, and not always for money. Like, y'all saw me the last 3 years. I didn't make shit, but also I didn't talk sometimes, and I still had a bunch of people around me all the time. I like being the person for other people that can, okay, I'll tell you this. Not only do I get joy, I remain hopeful for myself by being able to provide that hope for other people. So when I get really down, like I was yesterday, I'm like, God, I can't even do good for other people today because I don't have it. Like, what am I going to do with my gas tank? And Whoopi goes, Mom, you can't pour from an empty... No, wait, first, what did he call it? He said, you can't... God, I have to ask him again how he said it. He said it the wrong way. And I go, you can't pour from an empty cup. And he goes, yeah, that. Hold on, I have to ask him tonight, like, what did he say? But that's essentially what he was saying. And we were talking about something totally different. This was like 2 nights ago, I think. And I was like, oh, no. It was, when was that? Yeah, it was yesterday. We were on the way to school and I was biting my tongue so I didn't cry in front of him because, like, I did not want him to know anything was wrong. And, like, when I started to talk, my voice, like, cracked. And then that's when he said that. And I was like, and then he said it wrong, so it made me laugh. So it made me, like, less thinking about, oh my God, I'm about to cry. He needs to hurry up and get out of the car. Now we're at school and it's late start day and here we are early. So shit, it's longer I have to sit in the car with him and I'm trying not to cry and be overwhelmed. And you can't tell him what's going on because he's a kid and they're not allowed to know this stuff, which is crazy, but also very good. And so when he said, what did he say? He said, you can't empty. God, I have to ask him tonight what he said. He's going to say it again the same way. And I was like, you can't pour from an empty cup. And he was like, yeah, that. And then I laughed and then I felt better. So you've been through worse and gained the tools needed. You can share those tools and knowledge. Yeah. And Shay knows. She knows every single thing about me. So, yeah. That's true. Like, I lost my dad, my best friend, and my husband in the same year. I've been through worse shit than yesterday. I'm going to be okay. But I can't, like, forget that I'm going to be okay on those days. And some days I'm going to need y'all to remind me I'm going to be okay. I won't ask too many of those days for you. And that's important because you're coming here to get it from me. So if I'm constantly asking it from you, like, then I'm not being of service. You know, like, you can't give more than you... I mean, you can't take more than you give. And I always want to be like that. But also, it's really easy for me to stay positive. I don't know why. It's super annoying sometimes because I'm like... No, it's not super annoying. It's super... No, I like it. I do. So, it is what it is. Like, I do wish sometimes I was, like, a little bit meaner or aggressive or whatever. But also, I really do like that I'm, like, happy a lot because, I don't know, it's just very natural. It ain't hard. It ain't hard. But if you're not the type of person and you can't be happy all the time, that's totally fine. Come here and let me be happy for you. That's cool. I get it. Like, I'm friends with some people who are kind of grumpy a lot. It's all right. Some of y'all are married to people who are grumpy a lot. And y'all are really positive people. I get it. Now, if I ever get married again, which I'm sure I probably will, and I'm going to have like 400 people live streaming, watching me in the background, rooting for me. We're in the virtual cheers. When I dream him up in my head, and he's like this big redneck cowboy who like loves Jesus and don't like social media, he's going to be like calm and patient and safe feeling and very happy. Like likes to laugh. Like somebody who laughs when I say stupid shit. Like I want to be able to hear you laugh through the phone. I want to be able to hear you. But in 2024, because I ain't trying to date nobody in 2023. Whew, no drinking, no dating. That's my motto for this year. I'm done. I'm on day, I don't know what day it is today, 25th maybe? I don't know. So far, so good. So far, so good. It's kind of fun being by yourself. Focusing on your kid. Like me and my kid, God, we have the best freaking relationship ever. He's such a cool kid. And now I just like devote all my time and energy to him, you, and my job. Pretty great. Pretty great. Oh, I want a really defined brow today. You like that? Okay, where you at? It feels safe here. Good. Yeah, victims can be safe and yeah, I hate the whole like victim thing. Like, it is what it is. Like the letters from the popos, that's what they call you. I remember reading that letter. I'm going to save it for the rest of my life too. One day I'll put it on the screen so y'all can see it when I like talk to you. And he said, "You've been defined as the victim." And I'm like, ew, rude. And I brought it to him. I'm like, what is this? Y'all should reword these letters. He was like, "It's so funny you say that." So, I don't know. I've learned a lot through this process. I've learned that justice isn't always just. I've learned that people truly come in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And if it's a lifetime, you're not going to know till the end. So it's exciting to like see. But if it's a reason, you're going to learn that. And sometimes it's not a good one, but sometimes it's not a bad one. A season, sometimes that sucks because you might have wanted them to be there for more seasons. But also, you'll get good out of that season and you might get some bad. You're going to learn a lesson either way. You're either a lesson or a blessing. Isn't that what they say? Sometimes you can be both. I've told boys that before. Like, you're either a lesson or a blessing. You decide. Mostly, they're lessons. No, they've all been blessings in some way for sure. Some, like, maybe blessings I choose not to have again. But here we are, living the dream. So this year we're going to focus on my store. Going to focus on Kiki LaRue, my baby, you guys, getting back in touch with myself, filming these videos every morning, getting dressed, because that's freaking what I love to do. Talking to y'all. Normalizing, like, feelings and emotions and being good humans. And like I said, I'm not here to teach you, like, how to be the perfect person, because I'm not either. I'm just here to remind you, like, the day might not get better, but your life will. And there's times where I literally was like, there's no way. But if I can tell you my story, and that's all I've ever wanted to do, and you can't take from that you can go through some trenches and then still be a positive person, then I'm not doing my job. But that is just what I love to do. And luckily, on top of that, I just happen to wear cute outfits that y'all like to buy sometimes. Sometimes I don't be wearing cute outfits. Today, this is what I got. I'll be cute in a little while, though. Don't worry. And if you get my outfit, you get my outfit. If you don't, you don't. But I bet you learned something here today. Bet you learned something from my positivity this morning. Y'all, I really want to use this. I see people use it all the time on TikTok, but I'm just, like, so scared. Because my face is so, like, already blended. And I'm scared if I use this, like, is it going to take away from my foundation? I don't know. I'm a chicken shit. I'm not going to try that. What are we missing? Highlighter. So, I appreciate everybody yesterday. It was so my freaking hype girls. Can you imagine? Like, I hope one day I can, like, fly everyone to the same place Like, I have this dream in my head, and we all meet in this big conference room with a ton of couches, and like everyone wears a name tag with like their name and their Instagram name, and we all get swag bags of cool shit that I like, and you can tell me if you like it, and there'll be like a shirt in there that's really good quality. So every time I say that's like a really good quality t-shirt for the rest of your life, you understand my level of what I think is really good quality. You know, I like people to understand me. And we can talk about shit, and we can like type in like little questions. It'll pop up on the screen, and I'll answer them for you, even if they're like stupid questions or bad questions or shameful questions or like intrusive questions, which I don't even know that word clearly. Like, I don't know, I just think it'd be so cool. Y'all can ask me about situations and I can just answer, because I mean, there ain't much I don't talk about. And it's like, all this time, I think the biggest struggle for me is the last couple of years is like, there's so much that I want to say that I can't say, and it's frustrating not to say, because I said everything for 10 years and now I'm like only allowed to talk about certain things. It's like really annoying. But one day that ain't gonna be the case, and that day's getting close up, friends. So you'll be able to ask me all the things, and I'm gonna tell you how I got through them, and I'm gonna have the pictures and the text and the messages and the freaking PowerPoint slides to show you, look, this is what was going on this day. This is how I handled it. This is what I showed you on the internet, and y'all thought I was crying about my dad being so sad he was dying of cancer, and that just was not it that day. But I could not explain to you what was really going on. This is what was going on. And I'll feel better because I'll feel truly understood. One thing I hate is for me to feel like y'all are confused, and that it fucks with my brain, it fucks with my business. Like, I feel like I'm not my normal self if I feel like that. So one day I'll be able to like break it all down. Because, like I said, the one thing nobody else can take away, they can take away everything in the world. That Back from the Edge song from James Arthur is like hook, line, and sinker correct. They can take away everything else. My house, my money, my cars, my whatever you want to take. My handbags, my jewelry, take away all that. You cannot take away the people whose glasses see me the way that I truly am, period. And you decide what way that is. I don't. I didn't even say see me good, see me bad. I said see me how I really am. I can't control what way that is. But if you want to have a good time, you know which way it should probably be. Where is the mascara? This. Oop, there's a change my color. Sorry. Yes, you need to have an event for us out-of-state peeps we can come to and shop and do the exact thing and hang out. Yeah, and we can have like a pop-up shop outside, like a little grid wall set up like I do at market and stuff. And if like you want to go over there, you can, but like no pressure. We're not here. And that's the thing. Like, we're here to listen to the story. And if you want to shop, you can. And that's always been my job. And like, try explaining that to the judicial system. It's very difficult. They're like, are you trying to be a Kardashian or are you trying to be a clothing designer? I'm like, can't, like, neither, honestly. Like, the clothing designing is fun, and I'm not rich, so I don't like people to take my picture in public. So how about neither of those? Can I just be like a professional encourager that got here by accident? In my deposition, they asked me about that before, and they're like, are you an influencer? And I'm like, yeah, but like totally on accident. Like, I did not do that on purpose. And I think most people would be like, would love to be able to say that term, which is weird. And I'm just like defensive about it. Like, yeah, but I didn't do it on purpose. Like, I was just talking on the internet, and some like people came around. But also that's why I'm like, I don't care if no more people come. Like, we got it here. My cup is filled with you. I need no more. So my Instagram is private and will remain private. And I'm so sorry if someone you know is in my request folder, but like, go to Busy Becca Besties. These gates are closed. No, thank y'all. No, thank you. Like, we have our own little clique here, and I love it. And like, wouldn't it be cool if I really could invite all of y'all to like one place and we could all chill and hang out? I mean, all of y'all minus the ones that are just watching because they like have ugliness in their heart right now. Which, how could you watch me and like be angry? I don't get it. Okay, but I don't need to get it. You will never understand people whose glasses are not the same as yours. I'm really on this like seeing you through the glasses thing. I made that up. I'm gonna tell my counselor. She's gonna think that's so smart. Or she'll decipher what I'm really trying to say, because she does. She's good at that. Okay, so what you're really saying is, when I told her like I didn't want to date anybody and I'm like really enjoying this like solace and alone time, and she's like starts telling me like what that really means, and like you need peace and you found the most peace when you're by yourself and blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, also like I could pick whatever I want on the TV. Like, it's nice. I ain't gotta like ask nobody nothing. I only have to make one half of my bed every day. Okay, the other side of my bed right now, The blankets are still tucked in. The 48 pillows are still there. I just move them out of the way. Now, don't get it twisted. When I get in my bed at night, it looks like there's an avalanche that's going to follow me, but my cat sits on my side while I sleep on my side, and like we have it perfect where we know those pillows ain't folding. We are here for the count. But yeah, so my dream one day is to do, which I didn't even think I had dreams for a while, but then I made like a goal list, and I have dreams now. And my dream was to be on the Inc. 5000 list. Not because I made a lot of money, but because like it made me feel successful. I wanted it in 2015 and I got it in 18 and 19. And then obviously my life went to shit after that, but we'll be back. But also it's not even to like be back on there again because I'm going to make a bunch of money. It's to be back on there again because number one, I did it by my damn self. I know I did the first time, but I really did it the second time. Or third. This was my third. But also I don't have to do it. It's not that important anymore. It was real important then. But if I do get there, that's like even cooler. My real dream, though, is to, like, be able to, like, book a conference room in Nashville and, like, we all go and hang out and y'all ask me questions and I answer them and you tell me your problems and I give you my opinion. And I'm not a professional by any means, but I just been through some shit so I can tell you how I got through it. And I can show you examples of days that I didn't get through it, like yesterday. But then the light bulb came on and Jesus showed up. Can you imagine? He was probably like, why are you cussing on Instagram? Thank God my kid can't see my Instagram. He would have been like, Mom, did you really tell Jesus what the fuck 3 times? Yeah, I did. And guess what, homie? He showed up. But I don't advise that. Like, I really think you can probably talk to him much better ways than saying that. I was just like at my wit's end. But I called the man and he came. And you really can't explain it as anything else. What else is it? I don't think it's anything else. Can't say it's like anything else. Because all those other things didn't make it happen before. You know? Whether it's like logic, justice, truth, data, perseverance. Like, I had all those things before and it didn't work. So, nope. I'm telling you, it's just Jesus. Believe what you want. Jesus or a doorknob, I'm going with Jesus. I was not calling out for a doorknob yesterday. If y'all remember my old story a long time. I reposted it the other day. It was actually like a year ago on the 24th, I think. Where I was, it's in the first highlight on my Instagram. I made it into a highlight. It says like the positive stuff or something. But I was like, I woke up in bed one day and I'm like, listen, you can like believe in whatever you want. But like for me, it's a lot more peaceful. Now I'm not talking about like I roll out the New Testament every day and read through how my day is going to be. No, I just try to believe that somebody out there has got my back and he do. And sometimes I forget. And I didn't really forget. Yesterday I was just annoyed that he wasn't showing up. So he showed up. Guns a-blazing. Yeah. It is what it is. No, I didn't find my hoop earrings. I only found one. He loves you and if you yell at him. Okay, my video. This is my cue. So we gotta have these like hour mornings. Should we do a little earlier or is this a good time? I don't know. Anyways, I really like these mornings. Like just hour, me and you. I really should put a cute outfit on first, but like this is what we got today. Because like when it starts telling me I got 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining because my Instagram ain't public, so I only get to talk to you for an hour, like it's cutting me off. But I'm going to save this video before it cuts me off. Oh, God, highlighter. Hold on. Can't forget. Highlighter. The trolls say it looks like I ate greasy chicken. Got some good chicken. Okay, I'm going to... Okay, so it's not... Yeah, I don't like it. Oh, I'm going to put something else on it. Okay, gotta go. Get some work done. I'll be at the warehouse for a little while. I'll be doing all the things. Got a lot of meetings today. Got to do a bunch of shit. I love y'all. I'll see you later. I won't be MIA tonight like I was last night. I appreciate you. Thanks for getting me through the day yesterday, and I hope I can get you through today. Have a good day. Oh, and the caramel ribbon crunch from freaking Starbucks is so damn good. Get a pump of toffee nut and thank me later.